Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Carol Masser, along with Tim Stanovic. Hey, let's get to some stocks on the move today. With us is Bloomberg TV Markets correspondent Nora Melinda. Nora, good to have you here. Where shall we start?
Yes, happy Friday. I'm looking at shares of Ford. This is the biggest gainer in the S&P 500 right now. That's ticker F, keeping it easy for us there. Seeing its best day in almost 4 years. This is a company really signaling that it'll largely bounce back next year from a devastating fire that we did see at one of the key suppliers that of aluminum for its F-150 pickup truck. Of course, the company also talking about a profit beat here and a boost to production more generally. So we are seeing shares up for double-digit gains right now, but if you look on a year-to-date basis, shares of Ford are up about 41%. So looks like it's a great day to be a Ford shareholder today.
Listen, it's a great interview, too, by our own team, Matt Miller and Romaine Bostic with the Ford CEO, Jim Farley. I highly recommend everybody check it out on the Bloomberg. I mean, Ford, ticker F, is now up 40% here in 2025. Outperformance in a big way. Yeah, it's not been an easy path, though.
We're kind of doing planes, trains, and automobiles today.
We are.
Let's go to the air and see what's going on.
Yeah, not a pretty picture here, at least for Alaska Air. That's ticker ALK. We're seeing shares falling for the lowest level since April, down as much as 6.7%. And this is after it reported a worse than expected third quarter results. But not only that, they also canceled hundreds of flights, this due to an IT outage. And we know that this is the second outage that the company has dealt with in terms of an IT glitch in the past 3 months. So, of course, you are seeing the street really reacting to this. Shares down about 5.8% right now as we speak. But year to date, stock is down about 32%.
Don't unplug that surge protector. You know, you just don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's the answer here.
See what happens?
See what happens when you unplug the surge protector.
Come on, guys. Be careful. It's so true. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Let's go to, I got to say, I love my Uggs.
You love your Hokas, too.
No, I don't have Hokas.
Oh, you love your aunts, but they're not part of this company.
They're not.
How's that?
Not yet. I'm sorry. No, not even any speculation.
Running is a separate publicly traded company.
Completely separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So Deckers.
Ticker DEC, D-E-C-K. We're seeing shares down on pace to close at the lowest level in almost 2 years, falling as much as 15%. This is because the company reported a weak 2026 sales forecast. We were even seeing, of course, we know this is the owner of Uggs and Hoka, as you mentioned here, but we are seeing Peer on holding, which you called out just a bit ago, falling as well in sympathy. But analysts are really saying in terms of Deckers here that the outlook may be conservative, particularly coming from management here. They're saying that this reflects management's cautious view on U.S. consumer spending amid tariff-driven price hikes. So not that great right now. I mean, especially year to date, if you look at shares of Decker down 56%.
I'm looking at TD Cowen. They cut their price target on the stock. They still kept their buy rating, but cut the price target to 124 a share from 125.
Who was that? Was Needham, you said?
This is
No,
Cowen.
TD Cowen.
Okay, well, listen to this.
Cowen.
By
Barclays,
$1. I don't get that.
downgrade, price cuts from Barclays, Needham, Bernstein, Telsey, Raymond James.
A lot.
All today.
Yeah.
So
Those are
not
all
enough
price
people
cuts
buying
today.
Uggs.
Well, I heard somebody talk about that with Uggs. Yes, there's several pairs at my home. My daughter had them when she was little. They were so great for little kids because you just slide them on. Although I will say that a lot of pediatricians were like, make sure you give your kids real shoes with hard bottoms because it's much better for their feet. Having said that they were saying that, they've become so seasonal in terms of cold weather.
That's fair.
And that when they did, I think, was it Ugg sneakers that they just were really popular, so that maybe their product mix they've got to kind of play around with.
Yeah, I heard they're comfy though. Never owned a pair, but that's what I've been told.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.